Hi guys, today I want to chat about being a woman with ADHD and also being the one that looks after the bills. How do you do that? How do you stay focused? How do you stay on task when you've got ADHD but trying to just get through paying the bills on your bills day, on your finances day, whatever day that may be for you? For me, it's on a Friday. It's kind of the end of the week, and I know that whatever direct debits needed to come out have been out, and it is then due time to make physical payments to bills or on to our mortgage. Everyone's finances and how you work them is different, so whatever that looks like for you, and on whatever day you do it, how do you stay focused? I find that it can take me a long time just to pay the bills, and it's purely because of distractions, right? So messages, phone calls, a thing I remembered that I've got to put down in my diary, a thing I remember that I've got to physically stand up from the table and go and check on. But then how do you remember to go back to paying the bills? For me, paying the bills is something that comes despite all the interruptions. It comes easily to me. I do actually start that task and actually finish that task. But I've been pondering, how can I do the same thing with everything else that I need to do? Because I'm not the same when it comes to washing the dishes or even getting through my clothes washing. Like, I might do one load instead of two, or even the dishes get half done and then I have to start again. And I think to myself, how come I can sit down to pay my bills on a Friday from start to finish? I'm not saying it's without interruptions, but I do manage to actually finish the task. And I've worked out something that works really well for me, and I would say a lot of people with ADHD, is that we're very visual, right? We're very, very visual. And when I'm paying my bills, because I'm old school like this, I actually have them printed out and I have them laid before me. So they're spread out on the table. I've got pens, highlighters, whatever it is that I need. I've got my phone. I'm all set up at the table getting through my bills. So if I have to get up to check on anything else, or if I'm suddenly checking through messages back and forth from a client or a friend or a family member, I'm still there being visually reminded of the bills that are spread before me, that this is actually the task I'm doing. So today I'm pondering on how can we, because this is probably our best ADHD power move, would be to, or is to be very, very aware of the things that work for you and then try and translate that thing to other tasks. So for me, let's say I'm doing the dishes and I am distracted, have to go check on something else, have to check on washing, or have to write that thing in my calendar, or have to, when we have kids, that's constant interruptions. How could I make myself more still allow the interruption, still address the interruption, especially those that we can't have control over, such as a child needing something from you. How can I then use that visual driving factor to continue to always go back to the dishes and not forget about them? I'm going to come up with something really crazy. Maybe when I walk away, if I have to, I need to take like a dirty mug with me or something and just keep it in my hand the whole time to actually remind me that that is the task I'm doing, even if I've walked into another room. So I'm going to leave that with you, because you've probably got something similar happening for you with various tasks in your life that you could perhaps apply the thing that works for you to your other tasks. So think about the thing you do really well, what helps you to keep doing it well, and then try and transfer that very thing to other tasks.